Hey guys, so today I'm going to briefly go over the organization patterns that you have available for the persuasive speech. Don't worry, there's only 4. So the first one we have is your classic problem, cause, solution. So imagine, for example, the problem of feeling isolated. So isolation is your problem, the cause being, the health crisis we're in, but you're going to call it, let's say, social distancing is the cause, and then your solution you want to propose is that people rename social distancing to physical distancing, because that's really what it is. And it's not that we want to be antisocial, but we want to be anti-physical at this time, and to maintain a distance physically but not socially. So that could be an example of problem, cause, solution. Isolation, social distancing, solution being physical distancing. So just rephrasing, okay? So problem, cause, solution, that is one option. Your next organizational pattern is problem, solution. Now you might be looking at this and thinking, Larson, we're supposed to have 3 main points. Yes, very good. You can have 2 problems with 1 solution or 1 problem with 2 solutions. For example, problem is sheltering in place. Now I know that has been a solution for the health crisis, but it's also causing a problem. So we're going to have that. The problem of sheltering in place is that you can't go out, really. Another problem could be social distancing, so not really allowing people to come in. So no going out, no coming in. And then your solution is to reach out to stay in touch with people using mediated platforms. Social media is good at this time. Using your phone for all of its capabilities. All right, so that is an example of problem solution with 2 problems and 1 solution. Another example of problem solution with 1 problem and 2 solutions. If you have the problem of poor sleep and you want to propose 2 possible solutions to minimize or remedy your poor sleep, could be your first solution to remove any media out of the immediate area where you sleep. So removing your television, radio, any other kind of media, turning off your cell phone, so not just putting it down but having it off, closing your laptop, shutting that down, your computer. And that is your first solution. And then your second solution you want to propose is to avoid eating a certain amount of hours before bed, and then to be very careful with what you eat. So avoiding foods that are too sugary, which would give you a small boost of energy, or anything with caffeine. Okay, so 1 problem and 2 solutions there. So problem, solution. Next one we have is logical reasons order. So this is kind of like your persuasive version of topical that we had for the informative. So you're going to have your thesis, which is your claim. Your thesis is now your claim. Whatever you're arguing, you're claiming, you're propositioning. Logical reasons order are where your 3 main points merely support your claim. So instead of the popular show 13 Reasons Why, you're going to have 3 reasons why. So 3 reasons why to do whatever it is that you're persuading. If you wanted to persuade people to propagate their own succulents, that's something I do. You could say, first, succulents are very hardy, they're hard to kill and easy to grow. So that's your first reason that you should propagate your own succulents. Second reason is that there are so many varieties of succulents, so many different kinds, sizes, different looks. There's even those like air succulents, very cool. And then your third reason why is that they make really great gifts because they're very aesthetically pleasing, so that they look very cool. And the different containers you could put them in, you can use ceramic things you can make by hand or buy at a marketplace. Can be very personal to the person you give them to. So again, 3 reasons why. Those are your 3 main points that support your claim, and you can, of course, go into more depth with those 3 reasons. But yeah, that is logical reasons order for the persuasive. And then lastly, my personal favorite, refutation. So this is the example I gave you with human trafficking. And this is again where you have your first two main points being essentially whatever you want them to be. My first main point for the human trafficking was kind of informative as to like the problem of human trafficking, like where the stats of it, like where it is right now, how widespread it is, any other statistics around it. And then my second main point was a little bit informative as well, telling you about the company of Saxum and how Saxum is a crime fighting hero. And then my third main point, and this is where refutation really gets its awesomeness, is you address the counter argument. So reasons why people might be hesitant, have some pause against doing what it is you're trying to persuade them to do. So for my thesis in the human trafficking argument was that everyone should buy from Saxum.com's website within this year. And hesitations could be, again, money, identity theft, validity of the company, why this company above others. Okay, a lot of that. And of course, you only need two counter arguments in your third main point. So time and money are very good go-to counter arguments. And then you rebuttal them, you refute them, the counter arguments. So that is refutation. It's really awesome. There is an outline specifically dedicated to refutation. The example by Ramon, he used refutation. And then the other outline is for all of the other patterns we went over today. So it's kind of like a blank outline because it fits very well for the rest of these. Okay, but refutation is very cool. It needed its own kind of outline because the third main point is different. So these are your organization patterns that you have to choose from. If you have any questions, please reach out. I miss you guys very much. And that is our organization patterns for today for the persuasive. Good luck, you guys. Bye.